Did you see this supposed Super Bowl leak script on
It's
the
been leaked
news?
since the beginning
No,
of
no, no, no,
time.
no. But did you see the screenshot of the news channel?
I heard about it.
Okay, so there is a screenshot.
Is there a place to pull it up?
Here, I'm gonna read it to you right now. It
I
was
know. I want to see
it
it.
was on the news, and it says Reba McEntire, Usher, and Post Malone are slated to perform at San Francisco 49ers and Baltimore Ravens Super Bowl matchup on February 11th. Okay. So here's a couple of things. Everybody is like just going straight to up. There it is. The NFL scripted. There you go. There, it's over. There it is. They leaked the script. Do you know what news channel this is?
Mm-mm.
It's Vancouver. What the fuck does Vancouver know about what's going on in the NFL?
They're close to
They
Seattle.
don't got a damn. They don't know what's going on. They don't know.
All right.
Bro, that was either.
But is the Super Bowl going to be anything but the Ravens and the 49ers?
That was either someone just really, really confident in their prediction, or somebody just being funny and knew it was going to cause some controversy and bring ratings or something. Because I'm sorry, I get it. It's funny. It's not scripted. Like I people are just blowing this way out of proportion. Like it's a good joke. It's really good. That's really like that was a good one. That was smart. That was a smart move. It's
What I
Vancouver
don't get
news.
what I don't get is why the NFL poured, I'm assuming, millions of dollars into a campaign to try to say that they were not scripted.
Well, I mean, because they took. They made it pretty. I mean, it's pretty simple. They took what everybody was saying about them and made it into like really good commercials and.
Sure, but why?
Bro, because it's what's
When
it's what's
but when has the
what's
NFL done something
relatable.
like
It's what's
that? Did the
relatable.
NFL
Though.
make Deflategate commercials?
Okay, but here's the thing. Here's a big thing. Look at it like this. Every single thing the NFL takes serious, they haven't joked about. But the one thing that they're joking about is this thing that's been a relatable topic the last couple of years, a lot more than in the past.
It's called getting out in front of a story.
No, I really think it's they took it and they ran with it. Okay, the same thing with in the past recent years we've had players coming out of retirement, right? I'm gonna take you somewhere. Like okay, Tom Brady for instance coming out of retirement when he retired and came back. They had those what are they, Pepsi commercials where it's like Emmitt Smith and Dan Marino and Jerry Rice sitting on the couch and they're like we should go back, and they like go back and they like in the
Sure.
games. It's because it's relatable. It's something that is relatable. The NFL took what they had, and it was everybody saying it's scripted. So they made and they were funny commercials. They were good commercials. It's like to sit here and just go,
I think it's deeper than that.
That's bro. Here's the thing, though.
When Tom Brady,
you don't think
makes
the NFL
like
scripted. You don't think the NFL is scripted
because the NBA is scripted.
To me, that honestly,
sports betting started like blowing up and became more and more legalized 3 or 4 years ago.
Okay.
Since then, the NFL seemed a little bit different, especially with the logo shit.
Oh, dude, see, you're like
with all the narrative that's being pushed.
Kevin, you're smarter than this.
I'm not.
You are. You're getting sucked into this conspiracy thing. Like it's like, bro.
See, but once you call it a conspiracy theory, then everybody who says it is now crazy.
Devin, because it's a conspiracy theory. We're talking about a professional sports league, like
that would benefit.
This is like being
knowing the winner of a game.
But it's, if you really think that, sure. I don't think the NFL. I think the NFL could care less.
I think with the sports betting,
here's the thing. I don't think there's
billions of dollars at stake.
Bro, you got to understand. Sure, are there refs that might make a certain call or call something a certain way or might be more favorable towards a certain team? Sure, I might believe that. But I will tell you, I will tell you right now, all these players that bust their ass their entire life to get to the NFL are not going to sit there and sell their whole fucking life and career and go, okay, I'm going to stick to the script. There's no script. There's no, see, week 1, you're going to do this. Week 2, like that is a joke. the NFL turned that into a joke because people online were making that a joke. If you had an Instagram, you would see all the memes that they made about like, and not to get dark, but it's like Damar Hamlin reading his script, and it's like, what the fuck is this? Like, it's like they made some wild jokes about like
Okay,
people
but
reading the script. It's like, bro, or Aaron Rodgers reading his script for week 1. It's like, what the like what is this? It's like,
here's the
yeah,
thing.
it's a joke.
I'm not saying that play by play it's a performance. All I'm saying is that the outcome of games can be hindered.
There's not a single player in on it.
Maybe they're
If
not.
you think there's something going on upstairs, sure.
That's what I.
But
That's what I mean.
this isn't
I'm not
WWE.
saying this is a player driven. Hey, here's your script.
Okay, but you got to understand, bro. It's not even some level of like Arian Foster, where because Arian Foster was blind, where he's like, I would get
That
most.
was a joke. Yes, I understand.
No. Arian Foster is crazy. He's like Chandler Jones. Like, he's a little weird.
No,
Like,
yeah, he's a nut.
like, no, it wasn't a joke. He wasn't joking.
Oh well, that's crazy.
But I'm telling you, like, there are people out there that truly believe that. So yes, the NFL is gonna take that and run with it and make jokes out of it, and especially if it's gonna make more people talk about it. It's making us we talk about it right now. If they didn't make that commercial, we wouldn't be talking about it.
Then why do we know who's going to be in the Super Bowl?
We don't know who's gonna be in the Super Bowl.
We do.
But to honestly discredit how hard my quarterback
I'm not
worked,
discrediting how hard it is. I'm just saying it's a weird coincidence.
To discredit how hard my quarterback worked and how well the Baltimore Ravens have played this year, to sit here and go, well, this was gonna happen anyways. It's like, bro, fuck that. We've done what we've done. We've shit on
I agree.
everybody this year, and it's not because we were.
But it's a weird fucking
scripted to do
coincidence.
so. Because
It's
you
weird.
can't, because the refs, Roger Goodell, can't do nothing about us picking Brock Purdy off 4 times. You
Agreed.
can't make that happen. It doesn't matter. It really does not matter. Can you shut the lights off in the Super Bowl? Maybe.
You can.
But that's it. You can't.
But is it not weird? Is it not at the I'm not saying that it's a for sure, yes, it is scripted. I'm saying that it's at least suspect. It's odd.
I think there are refs that make biased calls.
I don't think it's an individual thing.
I do.
It used to be.
I truly.
When sports betting was
do.
on the hush hush,
I truly.
NBA was throwing the fucking games for bets.
I mean,
NBA refs were.
I'll put it to you like this.
But now you're fucking with the NFL's money.
But it's like I'll put it to you like this. It's like I look at the Ravens Super Bowl win when they try to shut the lights off. I might believe that. But if that's the case, if they really wanted the Ravens to lose,
See, but is that not a conspiracy theory?
If they really wanted the Ravens to lose, they would have called holding on Reed on that last play on Crabtree in the corner of the end zone. If they really wanted, if there was really a whole scheme, it would have been to that ref, throw that flag. Like, if it was really this.
Well, I'm not saying that
scheme.
That Super Bowl was.
But you can't
that
pick apart. But okay, so it's just scripted this year. It's just been scripted the last 3 years. Like, what are we doing?
It's weird.
No, bro. I think it's just the NFL, bro. It's football. It's football. Football is weird. Football shit happens, bro. It's like,
I agree.
Football is a really weird sport that relies on 22 different moving parts at once every single play. It's a weird sport.
Agreed, but so is the MLB.
It would be super hard to fully control a game and make it go exactly the way you want it to go before it even started.
But baseball is a weird game, but they were able to fudge the system. And when the fucking Astros, when the MLB says that they didn't know that the Astros were cheating, is complete bullshit. It's crazy because the Astros won the World Series in 2017. In 2018, the Red Sox won. They had the same system. But they were doing the same thing.
But letting a team cheat, I don't think is the same as script. Like, that's a corrupt thing to do, but that's not like controlling the league or scripting the league.
Sure, but I'm saying that yes, like the game is still played the same way, but the outcomes can be adjusted.
Sure, an outcome can be adjusted if you are lucky to get to the point where you can make that. Because let's be real, at the end of the day, it would come down to a call made by a ref. There's no way else if you're trying to, when you get to the end of a game and you're trying to make it go one way or the other, it has to be something the ref calls. Because there's
Sure.
because unless it is everybody's in on it and, hey, Tyreek fumble or Tua overthrow it. It's like there's no way. There's no way. It
No,
has to be something. It has to be something that a ref does. So,
I
and
agree.
you can't sell.
But that was the NFL's thing, where it's like, oh, we can't script Justin Jefferson going up and catching a ball one-handed, and it's like, of course you can't do that,
You can't.
but you can change outcomes of games
Sure, but I don't. I
on a
think.
ref side. Maybe coaches are on.
But
I don't fucking know.
I don't know if it's on purpose.
I don't know. It seems
I
weird.
don't know. Like
Pussy bowl
I think there's more. I think there's more refs that.
seems weird.
I think there's more refs that went into a game disliking a team more than another, or just not liking the way one team operates. Like, you don't think there's refs that knew about Bounty Gate in New Orleans and were like, "Oh, we're about to get these motherfuckers today." They think they're slick. Like, bro, it's like
Sure,
people. Yes, people cheat. People know about stuff. People are corrupt. The NFL, sure.
but all I'm saying is now the NFL and all these betting agencies have possibilities to make billions upon billions of dollars.
I don't think the
And you don't
NFL
think they're
cares
going to make
about that.
it go the way they want them to?
I really don't think that. Look, maybe it's just I want to believe the NFL doesn't care about that. I don't think the NFL cares about that. I
I
really
think
don't. I really
that's
don't.
a massive part of the business.
But to me, like I said, and I want to move on because we got more stuff to talk about. But to me, unless it is you get lucky and you get into the situation where you can make that call, have that ref make that call that makes it go one way or another. There's no chance that you could control how a game goes unless everybody's in on it. And I don't even think you think everybody's in on it. There's no way. There's no way. Bro, it's like we watch movies and we're not convinced by actors. You think all these NFL players are this good at convincing us? Come on, bro. Stop it. Stop it.
I don't
Stop
think
it.
they're acting.
Stop it. I know, but if they were all in on it, it would be acting.
But is it not weird? Tell me. It's weird.
What?
It's very
What weird? My team is doing really good this year, and we were confident in our pick. So, okay, here's the thing, though. The two best teams on each side we think are going to the Super Bowl. Oh, and now it's about to happen. It's scripted. It's like, bro, we knew this was going to happen. These are the two best teams. The 49ers and the Ravens. Everybody thought these two teams were going to the Super Bowl for a while now. So
But
now
why was the logo the color before the fucking thing?
Bro, it's a fucking logo. Are you really going to look that deep into a logo and go, there it is?
But 2017, the Eagles were not even close to the best team. A team that's 9-7 or 9-8 is not making the Super Bowl nowadays.
I'm not saying every year the two best teams make it, but I'm just saying you can't take the 1 year when the two favorites.
But the only game that analysts and people called a Super Bowl, a potential Super Bowl matchup, was that Ravens 49ers game.
Okay.
And maybe that's because they were the two best teams, but no one else said, "Oh,
bro." But there was a 4-year stretch where we knew we were going to watch the Cavs and the Warriors play. So in June, in July,
I think the NBA is the most scripted of all of them.
Okay, but then we're never going to agree because I don't think sports are scripted. So it's like I can't.
They're not scripted in a traditional sense.
But I don't think it is at all.
Hey, you do this, you do that. I don't think
it is at all, bro. I don't think it is at all. I think LeBron was the best player in the league, and the Warriors were that dominant, and that's what happened.
But if you had control of an organization like this, you wouldn't fucking make the outcomes the way you wanted them to be.
No, it's a sport.
I know, but the NFL is not looked at as a sport. It's a money-making operation.
Yes,
it's a business.
I understand that, just like.
And if the NFL loses money because the fucking Bucks are in the Super Bowl, or the fucking Packers are in the Super Bowl, they're not going to do that.
I don't.
Or if the fucking Bears are in the Super Bowl.
But any Super Bowl outcome from this weekend is going to draw. So it don't matter. It's the Super Bowl, bro. Stop acting like it. Because I mean, I don't know. It's just if you thought the NFL was scripted, then that Rams Patriots Super Bowl should have been a lot more exciting than that so I mean, you're telling me everybody turned their TVs off after what, halfway through the third quarter, Chiefs Bucks, and the NFL was okay with that? You're telling me that they were just
I mean,
making
they were
these
okay with Tom
super
Brady winning.
they were making these really boring except for the one year they scripted him to not win versus the Eagles?
See, I don't know if it was scripted back
Or
then,
they
but
had or think about
betting
this,
could be a
Devin.
factor.
Think about this. Think about this. The same way the Niners are a really good team, and then they had Purdy come in, and he was like, they were still a really good team, and he's getting all these MVP chants from people. How Carson Wentz was on a really good Philly team, and then he got hurt after
See,
getting all these MVP calls, and then Nick Foles comes in and still goes on to win the Super Bowl around a really good team.
see, I'm not. I'm focusing on sports betting legalization and after.
Okay, but not every you can't. Okay.
With the NFL, that's where I'm at.
Okay.
With the NFL,
I don't.
with other sports, with the NBA, with fucking the MLB, it's a different thing.
I think it's a lot less important than you think it is, but that's fine. That's fine. I want to talk about